welcome back to the Rainy Days podcast. Today I have my fucking roommate, Sam.
Hello, everybody. How you doing today?
Yeah, that's great. Today I wanted to get in deep with you. Let's get in deep.
Don't we do that for all the podcasts?
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like getting deep, especially with the people that I love. Your birthday just passed.
Yeah.
How was it?
Like
if you could rate it, if you could rate it amongst your other birthdays, how would you like? Is it like top 10?
It's top 10 for me now as a kid. From my kid's point of view, it would have sucked, but I couldn't complain. I didn't do anything. We just sat on the couch, smoked, and watched Game of Thrones.
That was pretty good. We did spend all day, and we finished Tenet.
We finished Tenet. I mean, in my book, as long as I'm not working, it's a good day.
I could see that. Now I wanted to talk to you about birthdays, because my birthdays were always very disappointing as a kid.
Really?
Yeah. It's quite unfortunate, actually.
I'm actually surprised.
Really? What did you? I assume that your birthdays are kind of like pasty ass white people birthdays.
No, me
or like you get like the ShopRite cake, and you have like your little party hats.
Well, kind of.
Pin the tail on the donkey.
We
kind of thing.
do get the ShopRite cakes or Acme cakes, because ShopRite, I have seen a rat in there.
Like you saw one just walking around
in the thing. Yeah.
Like he's got taxes to file.
My mom sent me last minute, like, I need you to go ShopRite and get a cake. FaceTime me when you're there, so I can see the cakes.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, fine. I went over there. I'm FaceTiming her, and I'm like, oh, Mom, we're leaving. We're going to Acme. I told you we should have went to Acme the first time, because I don't go in the ShopRite. I never like going to ShopRite. I just don't like their store compared to Acme.
Right.
I was like, Mom, we got to go. And, like, through FaceTime, she doesn't know what's going on.
Right.
She was like, what's going on? I saw a rat. There was a rat. I don't care what you say. We're leaving. We're going. I'm not. Nope. I'm out of there. I haven't been there since.
Yeah.
But it's the one right over there.
Yeah. Remind me to tell you the story of how I drowned a rat later. Like before the podcast.
I think you told me that.
Yeah. But I want everybody.
I don't remember it though, so I definitely need to be updated. But my birthdays growing up, it was me and Corey before Peyton and Lady were born. A lot of people in my family have a birthday in the first 2 weeks of December. The 2nd, the 4th, the 5th, the 16th, 18th, 26th, and then we have a January 4th.
Damn.
So we usually, once Peyton was born, then it was like, we can't just keep having a birthday because we have shit to do. Especially that first week of December, you start off with the warm-up with Corey's, and then you do a banger with a back-to-back with Peyton and Dad's. It's like, so we all just get together, on the weekend and have one birthday. One cake. So, Are
you serious?
Yeah, you kind of lost your birthday. It was just a family birthday for all the men. So, yeah.
Give me a second. I forgot to turn this off. There we go. Should be no more background noise now. That was an important step.
It's still on.
It's going to turn off in a second. No, dude, that must suck. That must really suck.
Well, that was an age when I kind of stopped caring about my birthday, so it all worked out for me.
Damn, you stopped caring about your birthday?
Yeah, dude. Usually our birthdays were either you got to stay home from school. Because I didn't really have birthday parties, because kids, I don't know, growing up, my mom, I guess it was the age where all the parents thought you couldn't take your kids out anywhere because no matter where you go, there's, a predator somewhere or something like that. A person's going to kidnap you.
Right.
Linda wasn't like that. She let me go outside and didn't give a fuck where I went. I've gone far from Linda's house. A kid shouldn't walk that far away from home.
I feel that, yeah. My mom used to let me do that, too.
I used to be scared how far I would get. I used to be like, damn, I ain't been in this part of the neighborhood before. I'm a little nervous now. Damn. Not because it's bad, but it's I'm far as shit from home.
Yeah.
I went
this is dangerous.
Across county, to Newport.
You know what's funny? When I used to live next to the Bear Library, Fatima, the Church of Fatima, where the carnival is at every year.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then the Bear Library, you know where those two things are, right?
Yeah.
Right in between. I lived somewhere right there when I was a kid. And I would always, like, me and my friend Kyrie, God, I hope he hears this fucking podcast, dude. It would be great. We used to always walk around the entire neighborhood and then the Governor's Plaza. One day, I had money. I had a lot of money. And Sal, my cousin, God bless his soul, I love him. He's not dead, but God bless his soul. I decided to buy a Wii U that day. He dropped me off at the GameStop, and I had to walk back home with the Wii U.
Why didn't he take you home?
I think he had somewhere to be.
And how old were you?
14.
Oh, that's not that bad.
Yeah, but there was two different roads you could take: the near the neighborhoods, or like right on the road. So I took the road because there's less people walking on the road. But I had this big ass bag from GameStop. There was no hiding it. There's no hiding that there was a fucking system inside that bag.
It said
there's no game
the bag
that big
with the GameStop logo on the side.
Yeah,
dude.
It was bad.
I mean, at least it was a Wii U though.
Yeah, I know. At the time, like as a kid, I wanted that one in particular because that was the one that had it was Legend of Zelda one. It had like the engravings.
Oh, like a custom console?
Yeah, like the special edition ones, like your Spider-Man one.
Oh, I didn't know Wii U ever got a custom one.
Mm-hmm. But yes, I didn't know your birthdays were so boring.
They're not boring. I have some great stories. Probably, I mean, for my birthday, my dad got in a car accident. I always remember that, dude. We spent 3 hours over there. In fact, that's the road you can take to Linda's house, but they built another one. And by the time I started driving, I never took that road because my dad got in a car accident.
Damn.
Just like a little loop-loop was normal, but for some reason I'm like, I'm not going down that way. I'm going this way today.
This is where my father got hit. Fuck that.
I mean, he didn't get hurt or anything. It was just a bump, but like, damn, I was bored. That's probably when I was like, damn, this is the boring birthday. Right? I had to sit out there. Like, what is taking so fucking long? He had a van, dude.
No, because you had to wait till like shit. Like,
you know, me and Corey were in the car just sitting around. And it was one of those long errand days, like a trip to Home Depot. Like, there's nothing to look at. You go into Acme, you look at good foods. You go to the mall, you know, you see toys and stuff. Even just looking is fun. But when you go to Home Depot or Lowe's, dude, what do you look at?
Wood.
You can't, like, I don't have a phone, so I can't. And, you know,
damn, dude.
I think sucks.
My dad always made sure me and my brother were entertained. Like, because he always took us to, like, Jetro's the place where you refill your restaurant with, like, meats and shit. And back then, they didn't have one in Wilmington. They only had one in Philly. So he would take us to help him with all the big boxes and shit. But he would always make sure that we had, like, he'd buy us, like, a Game Boy or a DS or a PSP. Because that, like, fucking hour drive there and an hour back, he didn't want to hear shit from us, dude. He didn't want to hear, ugh, Dad, I'm bored. Like, he gave us, like, the newest games, whatever came out. You asked for it, right there.
You guys must be really fucking annoying, too.
Well, the thing was that, like, because, I'll get into it later, but because my parents were divorced, it was kind of like a fight between who is the better parent. And they would never admit it.
Yeah.
They'll never, ever admit it.
You can't even risk it.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Out.
Yeah. Like, my dad, like, we only had the weekends with him, so he would get us pizza, we'd watch a movie, and then the next day we'd go shopping, buy whatever the fuck you want, dude.
And this was how frequently? Every weekend?
Yeah, every weekend my dad would get us.
Oh, your weekends was fucking tough,
yeah.
Dude. That's kind of like how Linda's was. She'd let me buy, like, Yu-Gi-Oh cards off eBay for $5. like we would do the bidding.
Yeah. Together?
Yeah,
like a family?
She didn't know how to do it, and I'm like, that one, Linda, that one, look at that. Like, she didn't know what she was looking at. And I'm like, I'll be like, the revive. I always remember, like, we would sit there and watch it, you know, in, like, last 10 seconds of a bid. It reset, like, when someone bids in the last 2 seconds, it resets to 5.
Yeah.
We would get in, like, bidding wars over a singular Yu-Gi-Oh card, dude. And I used to be watching them, like, get it, Linda, get it, Linda. Like, going nuts as a kid. And one time she lost because I guess for this system, whatever, it didn't refresh the timer. So whoever bet at the last second was lucky. And I was like, and you couldn't hear it. Or you couldn't you couldn't get it again. I guess it was rare or something.
Yeah.
But I didn't know because I didn't know how to work eBay. I didn't know what Yu-Gi-Oh cards or what, and I was so devastated. I was like there wasn't any more on eBay at the moment, and it was like, damn, fuck.
Did you want it because it was rare or because it was a good card?
It was, yeah, it was a good card. I usually got cards I liked at the time when I was a kid. I didn't the ones you saw on the TV show and stuff. Those are the ones I collected as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
I started to get a little bit better, and then Corey. I also went for alternate arts.
Mm-hmm.
I never played meta as a kid. I didn't like. I like alternate arts. I liked collecting, like having them the best versions.
You were having fun back then.
Yeah, dude. And Corey was like, "All right, my turn," and like nobody bid it against this card, and he got a really good one. Like it's rare now, and I'm like,
fine.
like that weekend sucked the most. It was like because it was at one point it was every weekend or every other weekend. Like it'd be like Linda's weekend, and like Corey had me beat that weekend. It hurts. It hurts because like damn, now I gotta wait 2 weeks before I can try again.
Damn, was it every other week?
I remember it being every other week. Yeah, I believe it was every other week because like I hated the weeks that I wasn't at Linda's house. I prayed to God every morning that for some reason I had to go to Linda's house. It was every other weekend and the same day during the week. So it would be like a Monday I'd go over until like 8:30 after school. And then she'd drop me back off at the end of the day and then I'd wait till that next Monday and then that weekend. And then in the summer, once a month I'd get an entire week. Dude, the weeks, they lasted so long with Linda. And we would always go to the beach. And one summer, we didn't do that. And, you know, I was pissed. I actually went to Linda's house every other weekend, even up in high school.
Wow.
Yeah, dude.
Really?
It sucked living there compared to Linda's house.
Linda must have been like that getaway.
That was my weed. That was my high. Because I didn't do chores there.
Yeah.
I just woke up. I watched all of Naruto there.
Wow.
I would just sit on the couch and stream and not talk to Linda. And then she'd be like, Sam, you hungry? Yeah. You want seasons? Chicken tendies, please. And I would just sit on the phone and watch Netflix. Oh, I'm so lazy there, dude. I don't think I could be any more lazy. I tried to when I'm here.
Would your parents like see you do nothing and they're like,
Yes. So whenever my mom or my dad, well, not necessarily my dad because he doesn't care, but my mom would come over while I'm in Linda's house, it's like the feeling was like if you're in school and the cops do a search, and you do have weed in your pocket.
Oh shit!
Like there's nothing, but they're not here for you. So there's no reason to be paranoid. They have no reason to come out of nowhere and be like, "Hey, you."
They're not even looking for weed.
Yeah, they found their guy.
Yeah.
Because my mom would come over for something else, like
Yeah.
to drop something off, and I'd be like, and I would stop what I'm doing because I was like, "What if she walks in and sees me watching my phone?" There's nothing wrong with that, but I don't like the feeling of her catching me doing that.
Like the fun police.
Yeah. Like she's the fun police. Fun, like, dude, like not like regular police, like SWAT.
Damn, dude.
My dad would call her fun police, and I'd call her fun police. It was.
Well, now you live with me.
You know that atmosphere you have when you like she's gone, and then when she walks in the door, it's just like.
Yeah, dude.
Your mom crave that.
She hasn't said anything to me, and she has done me no wrong.
Who, my mom?
Yeah. But I instantly get a lot more tense when she's in there.
Tense, yes. It's like an anxiety that's placed. It's like a attack all effect.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but it's like. Imagine living with that, dude. Waking up tense, the whole day tense, and you can't go anywhere. Like.
Damn, dude.
Tense. It's like pressure 24. And then Linda's house.
I'm not gonna
Linda's
lie.
house, there's no pressure. It's just.
I would equate that with living alone and being able to walk around naked in your own house. Like, you ever had that desire? Like, I remember there was
I've done it every now and then. I get risky. But you know what? Fuck it. I haven't done it in a while. Let's see what, you know.
Right. Balls in the air. Sunlight on your ass.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do that a couple times.
I mean, fucked on this couch before. Like right there. Where you're sitting.
The one I'm sitting on?
The one you're sitting on, yeah. I've had sex right there.
I respect that.
Thank you.
I can't really.
Like
I would have done the same
like
thing.
Ted, like nobody's ever spoken to me like that. All right, let me tell you about my birthdays, because man, that's kind of sad.
Oh, I also got a car accident on one of my birthdays too.
Like you got hit in your car?
We were at the go-karts on 13.
Yeah.
Near like closer towards Howard. If
Right.
you go the other way.
Yeah.
Midway Speedway.
It's like a bulldog logo, right?
I don't remember Bulldog. It's indoor go-karting, but it's like a racetrack.
Yeah, I think I've been there before.
They have rules. When it's yellow, it means don't pass anybody. Stay in your place. Right. It just means slow down and just traverse. I followed that rule because I'm all about safety when it comes to shit like this.
Yeah.
Corey and one of his buddies would, like, when it's yellow, everybody slow down. They just like, take advantage. I'm like they keep track of our place right now, so it's really like they're gonna brag about being in first place and they cheated.
Yeah.
One day he did that and he smashed me from behind because I slowed down and he thought I wasn't going to, and I must have got whiplash on my neck, dude, because I was like. I was in so much pain. I was done for the day, and that was my birthday.
Is it that kind of neck pain that where like even your collarbones hurt?
I don't even.
Because I've gotten
that was probably the worst birthday. Because I was just sitting in the. You can go in the other room and watch from the window.
Yeah.
And it was just like sitting there with my head bent, like Corey's in first place, and he doesn't even fucking deserve it.
Oh no, man! My birthday's unacceptable. Unfucking acceptable. Unacceptable. Never again.
Your last birthday was pretty cool,
dude.
I mean,
we'll talk about it.
We had a good time.
Yeah, we had a good time because our cars weren't fucking totaled.
Yeah. I mean, it's not their birthday, so.
Dude, I got fucking lost, and I didn't even know I was lost.
Where were you in a soccer?
There was a fucking a fucking search party out for me.
Wait, you said
I can't say that my 21st birthday was not one to remember.
I had a pretty good time.
But let's go back in time. Let's go to my elementary birthday. I have 3 that I remember distinctively. Very, very important birthdays.
Elementary birthdays?
Yeah. I had very few friends in elementary. I had Sean. He was a good friend. I had Furcon. And I didn't even have Kyrie. That's it. Those were the 2 that I had. And my birthdays, I was a kid. I thought everybody was my friend, so I would invite the whole class to my birthday party, and then tell my parents that the whole class was gonna show up.
Okay.
So I would my parents being believing in me, would rent out 14 seats or 20 seats at Vic's sports center. You remember that little shitty place next to
what's it called?
Vic's Sporting Center, batting cages, mini golf.
Vincent's batting cage.
Vince's, yeah.
Pretty cool.
14 seats, 20 seats, 2 whole big ass tables.
The birthday tables in the back. I remember.
And only Sean and Furcon would show up. And as a kid, that fucking devastated me, dude.
I never had any of those.
But even that, I guess I'm just a spoiled kid now that comparing your stories to mine.
Oh, dude, stop, dude! I've never had a birthday party like that. The ideal cartoon, the kid comes, classmates come. Never.
My parents, they were scrounging. They couldn't fucking afford normal food. My mom was on WIC.
No, my mom just didn't let me.
She didn't want you. The fun police.
Yeah, dude.
Your limited amount of fun.
No, I don't want them coming. I'm like, it's not she was bad. She always did for overprotective reasons.
No, dude. My parents would request off, and they'd always ask me what do you want to do for your birthday? And I'd be like, I want to do this. I want this. I want cake. I want bitches there. But yeah, dude. There was 20 seats that we bought the whole 2 tables and a bunch of tokens and shit. Only 2 people showed up. I don't know why, but that really stuck with me.
It sticks, dude.
It hurt. I loved my 2 friends for being there, and I had a great time. But man, like my parents bought like 2 cakes. They spent so much money on something that they could have just like not. You know?
You think they were mad, or do you think they were upset?
I don't know.
Like,
I think
they weren't mad at you, but they were like, "Damn, Diego."
I feel like they couldn't have been mad at me because they could see that I was sad that nobody showed up.
Yeah, like, damn, I can't be mad at him.
Yeah.
He's probably mad too.
Yeah, so that was like, I would say that that's my worst birthday ever. Like, even thinking about it to this day, like, brings a tear to my eye.
You want to know how bad my birthday is? My birthdays are bad, dude. I guess that's just why I don't give
What
a
was
shit.
your worst birthday? Because that was mine.
I don't know. I've had one where my mom brought a carrot cake, and I don't know what made her think to buy a carrot cake.
Are you talking shit on carrot cakes right now?
Huh?
Are you talking shit on carrot cakes?
They're good, but, like, that's not what I want. That's not my go-to, you know? It's
not a birthday cake.
She got a carrot cake, and I guess I did sound disrespectful, but like later I was like, "Why'd you buy a carrot?" I whispered, I was like, "Curious, but like, what made you want to buy a carrot cake?" Like nobody like to guess would pick a carrot cake. You'd pick a regular ass cake, right? Can't risk it. Vanilla cake. She said carrot cake. She said, "Because you told me you like carrot cake." I was like,
"Madam, why are there vegetables in my birthday cake?" Dude, it doesn't get worse than that. Like, a fucking carrot cake?
Yeah, that's what I had for my birthday.
It's like having, like, a fucking...
And this one, like...
It's like having pumpkin pie for your birthday.
I know. And then, the other time... So, remember how, like, I have, like, a side affliction with the Seahawks?
Yeah.
So, in 2013, when they were winning the Super Bowl, and I guessed it, and I was, like, a big fan of them that year...
Right.
I guess she forgot that I like the Eagles... So she bought me a Seahawks cake. But that's
she
not...
She didn't dare.
No, that's not the issue. The issue is she posted it on Facebook and Instagram, and, like, a lot of my friends saw it. So every time I would be like, "Yeah, Eagles," they would all, like, message me and be like, "I thought you were a Seahawks fan." And I had to be like, well, you see I like the Eagles, but I picked the Seahawks to win, and I was winning money, and my mom saw me excited, and you can't type a whole paragraph explaining that. So
dude,
it's
like,
like,
the equivalent...
I look as a bandwagon in the public eye now.
It's the equivalent of being, like, in a happy relationship and, like, having children, and it's a great marriage, and then you get to fuck, like, the hottest woman in the world, but then everybody finds out about it.
Yeah, dude, it was.
And it's
it
like,
was
it was great, but it was only a one-time thing.
When she would ask me, like, "What do you want to do for your birthday?" "I want to do this." "Well, let's be realistic." And she'd be like, blah, 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 blah. You know, we can't do this.
As a kid?
Then, you know, as a job, you know, I won't be able to get off till then. Then I gotta go do this, this, and this. And then you want me to drive all the way up there for who? Because only Linda's gonna come. And I'd be like, so do you just want to have a dinner here and you get to pick what I... That's my dinner. Or my birthday thing. I get to pick what we get to eat for dinner that night.
Stop. You're making my fucking worst birthday look like a fucking trip to Disney.
Dude, I would look forward to that because I would always choose lasagna.
Was it good lasagna?
I loved it, and then I got tired of it.
Dude,
it's alright now.
I'm really hungry. Tell me about this lasagna.
Eh.
Damn.
You should make some meat potato salad, though.
My stepmom makes it better. She puts bacon in it.
Is it warm or cold?
It's cold, dude, of course.
Okay, some people eat it warm. Not me, but people. I mean, I choose peanut butter chicken now.
My best birthday?
Yes.
I think it was middle school days. So, like, right after elementary. The DS had just come out. The Nintendo DS Lite had just come out.
Okay.
And me and my brother, we were very polar opposite. Me and Cesar always have been up until recently, where we like all the same things. My favorite color was blue. His was red. Okay. That made two things very easy. One, what we like. So as long as it was blue, I fucking love it. As long as it was red, he fucking loves it. And Pokemon.
There's a blue and red, right?
Yep, every single time. Every time. There's light and then there's dark. Because that's what it is. Blue is light and red is dark. Yeah. So heart, gold, soul, silver. I got silver, he got gold. Blue and red. I got blue, he got red.
For you guys.
Yeah, pearl and diamond. I got diamond, he got pearl. Sun and Moon. I got Moon, he got Sun. It's very simple. Sword and Shield. He got Shield, I got Sword.
Wait, you guys planned that with Shield and Sword?
No, it's just it's
know?
not. It's like ingrained in our brain.
What do you mean?
Even though my favorite color now is purple.
So how do you? Would you pick Shield?
Sword, because the Sword logo is blue, and
Is
the
it
Shield
always
logo.
blue and yellow, red?
Not always. Sometimes it's differing, but not too. For example, black and white. I got black. He got white.
How do you know?
Because that's the
You
Pokemon.
didn't discuss it at all.
No, we just knew. The only time there was any sort of like confusion was Pokemon Let's Go.
So would you guys call and have a meeting?
No,
Like,
I
hey,
texted him. I was like, "Which one are you getting?" He said Pikachu, and I was like, "Fuck, I want a Pikachu."
Okay, you just text him back. Okay.
Yeah, I was like, "All right, I guess I'll get Eevee." And he's like, "You don't have to," and I was like, "No."
The system. The system. Don't
The system. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go pee.
Okay.
I'm gonna pee so fucking fast. Okay, I'm back. All right. My best birthday was when Nintendo DS Lite had just come out. I got the blue one, and Say's got the red one. Because my dad was very rich at the time. So, we got whatever the fuck we wanted. But Pokemon Diamond and Pearl had also just come out. My parents were not in on this whole red and blue. So for my birthday, and it was such a great birthday because I got everything I asked for. You know, I got a sleepover with like 10 people.
Oh, that's tough, dude.
We played video games, Rock Band all night. We're fucking crazy loud. Cake, snacks, the whole pizzas for days. It's a great birthday. But when it came time to open my present from my parents, and that's always like, you know, open every present first and then your parents' present. I mean, you can't relate because, I mean,
Yeah.
you look like a heroin addict right now, dude. Just talking about this shit must hurt.
I mean, I don't feel bad about it because, like, I guess it's like a trade. Instead of having great birthdays, you have great stories to tell.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I stopped celebrating. So, it's just any other day now. But, I mean, I don't mind.
Right. I feel like as you get older, that just kind of happens, though.
Like, my dad doesn't give a shit about his birthday.
Yeah, dude.
Like, it's bad.
I don't want to get to that point where I don't give a shit. I like to care a little bit, like...
Nah, once you do that, dude, it's over, dude.
Like, I gotta ask for sloppy top.
Dude,
Slappy top?
It's like your friends who plan your birthdays for you now. Like Chris, when Chris found out it was my birthday, he was like, "Oh, we gotta get drunk." I was like, "No, we'll just settle down, watch a movie or something."
Like you're getting old.
A glass of wine, will do.
For my birthday, the big present, my parents' present, it was a nice, like, it was a box. It was like maybe yay big, the size of like a takeout box.
Okay.
It was like, oh man, my parents never let me down. It's gonna be great. I was shaking it. I was like, and they're like, all right, open your present. I was like, yeah. And I started fucking opening that shit. And inside was the blue DS Lite. I went crazy. I said, ah! Started throwing shit around, ripping the box. And when I ripped the box, something else fell out. A game. I was like, fuck yeah, dude. A game for my DS, because this is my first DS.
Yeah, dude, that's great.
Yeah.
The
first game, like, what's going to start my fucking adventure? I grab it, pick it up.
But, like, the first console with the...
Yeah, dude.
The fresh feeling.
I still get that. Like, even when we got Miles Morales with a PS5, it's like, this is the game that I'm going to start my fucking adventure with.
Yeah, dude.
It was Pokemon Pearl.
Is that the wrong one?
That's the pink one.
Pink.
Yeah.
Palkia?
Yeah, Palkia. Palkia's pink and...
The other guy's blue.
He's blue. My parents got me the wrong game. And as a kid, I looked at it. I was still happy, of course, but like, I was like, ah, fuck. This is breaking tradition.
Why didn't he just get the blue one?
I don't think either they didn't have it or they just didn't know. They probably just asked.
Did he already have one at the time?
My brother? No, he didn't have a DS, a Lite. He got one later on.
Yeah, same. How long after your birthday did he get one?
Not that long, because we were spoiled kids, so like we had to have what the other one had.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like a week or
probably long enough for it to not be noticeable. Because as we were growing up as kids, like for the first 5-6 years, whatever we got for our birthday, we shared.
Yeah.
Or like we both each got one.
Like the one or two that we got.
Yeah. I know. But yeah, man. I mean, and the thing was, like, after the whole birthday party, the slumber party started. I think Says had like 1 or 2 friends there. One of them was called like Zach or something. I remember him. I thought he was cool. I was in the bathroom washing my hands or some shit, and he was like, "Hey, I saw you got Pokemon Pearl, and I know you don't want it." I was like, "Yeah, I know." And he was like, "Tell you what, you give me that Pearl, because he had a DS. You give me that Pearl, and I'll get you Diamond." I was like, "Oh, okay." So I gave him Pearl right there and then. I was like, "Boom, here you go." And he went and he played it fucking forever. And eventually, I think like a week or 2 after, I got Diamond. But I don't think he gave it to me. I think I told my parents of our deal.
And they did it.
And she was like, my mom was like,
I mean,
you trust him to buy you a game? A child who has no job, no source of income. You just took his word. I was like, yeah, I trust him.
Yeah,
I look like a dumbass.
She's probably like, with what money?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But they got me Diamond, and I started playing. I think it worked out happily for the both of us.
I wish I played that stuff growing up.
Yeah, dude. Fuck you for making me feel like shit. For talking about my good life.
I mean, it could be rough.
Like my parents didn't get me the gold-plated DS like I liked.
Oh, I do know my best birthday.
What was your best birthday?
Oh, dude. It was the birthday... Or no. So what Linda did was... They kind of do gifts. So Peyton doesn't get a gift this year for Christmas because he got the PS5.
Right.
It's based off value.
Right.
So that equals everything. So that's it. That's all he got. That's why my mom didn't want to give the PS5 to him until Christmas. But then she said, fuck it. Just give it to him.
Yeah.
I guess it was like a Christmas that I celebrated my birthday on. Linda was like, we're just going to have it all one day. I mean, so it was pretty much Christmas morning for me. But I got to spend it at Linda's house, not my parents. And you know how, Linda's house would be.
Right.
And it was just me, no Corey. Just me.
So it was your day.
It was my day. I mean, yeah, it was her Christmas, but, me, no income, same page. And it was when the PS2 came out. My Slim that's in my room.
Yeah.
I've had it since then. It was brand new. And I've never even seen this shit. I've only had the fat one before. But Linda bought me that, and it came with 2 games. It was some Forza game that I threw away. Right. I didn't give a shit. And it was Budokai 3.
Really?
Yeah.
It was like packaged together?
Yeah, it was a double pack. Or I guess it came with the 2 games.
That's strange. What a wide range of like...
It was a Forza 7, Budokai 3 or something. Oh, you know what it might have been? I think it was Forza 7 and Ratchet and Clank Full Arsenal we were talking about. And I think she went and bought me Budokai 3 because she knew I like Dragon Ball.
Oh, that makes more sense, yeah.
I played Ratchet and Clank a little bit. That was my introduction to that. But besides that, I was playing Budokai 3. That's why it's... those series were so fun to me because I played the shit out of that, dude. I just beat the story and I just keep restarting. I've done the stories at least 55 times.
Damn.
And they're like 16 hours each. Just to do it because I had nothing else to do. That was the best Christmas ever. I think I also got like a dirt bike that day too, but like. And
oh, that's right. You told me you used to be a dirt bike kid.
Kind of. I was scared to do it, but like now I'd want to. But yeah, my dad used to do it a lot with Corey. They used to be big fans. But they also have like Razor makes them. They make the electric scooters. Not scooters. They're like disguised as motorcycles. They are, but they're electric and they're little. But like I guess now they'd be the size of Max. Maybe a slightly bigger, but as a kid, by size, I felt like I was really on a bike. And when you pulled it full lever and the lights would like light up as far as you pull them, like it goes from green to yellow to red.
Right.
Hitting that red is like, I thought I was going to die if I fell. I thought if I fall, I die.
I'm gonna go grab a beer. You want another beer?
Yes.
Alrighty. You want some ranch?
For what?
For your beer.
No.
I told you my best. Told you my worst. Now let's talk about the 21st birthday.
Mine?
No, mine.
Okay.
It's a very productive night. We got a lot done. First, it started off with a lot of drinking. Honestly, too much drinking.
You think so? I didn't think we drank that much.
No, dude, we drank a lot. Maybe I did, because it was my birthday.
Yeah, it might have been. I wasn't that drunk.
Then, Uncle Sal, Sal brought
Sal
out
was
the...
there.
Yeah, Sal brought out the cigars. We were having fun. Everybody was smoking
Kimmy
it.
and Davey were there.
Yeah, Kimmy and Davey were there. Austin,
Tyler,
KJ, Sal. Yeah, that's it. And we were both thinking,
I know. High IQ.
Drinking Smash, a lot of Smash, some card games, Bonfire, of course. We're having a great time.
Me and Sal connected on our banking expertise.
Yeah, Sal and Davey really connected. Like, I thought they were gonna fall in love.
Kimmy was really funny that night.
Yeah,
Like, she's usually funny, low key, if you listen to her.
Yeah.
But she was, because she sat next to me.
She's off the.
We were
rails.
going off the chain, dude. Like, I was like, my lungs were hurting, and like nobody could hear us. It was just me and her laughing.
It's like her side comments. They're just fucking
Nobody will hear him because she won't repeat it. She won't even say it loud enough.
It's like she says it to herself.
Yeah,
but you,
yeah, and I'm like, psst. I heard that. That was good.
It was really fucking good.
Keep that up. I like you, kid.
And we were chilling. I remember specifically we were chilling by the bonfire. Smoking a cigar, beer in hand. You had your red hoodie on, chilling.
That was a red hoodie?
Yeah, you got a red hoodie and sweats that night, yeah. And it's like the sound of 30 to 40 big ass soup pans that you would see at the homeless shelter. Talking like you could put 4 small children in there.
Yeah.
Just fall from the sky and hit the front of my house. You remember that sound?
I do, because I was like, we all froze.
Yeah.
Because it was like, oh shit.
And it was my worst fear. I was the first one to get up and run.
Oh, yeah, I saw you, dude. That's when I got scared. I was like, oh shit.
I was like, the whole time I ran from the backyard to the front of the house, which is a good... I say a good, yeah.
It was so smooth. You were like... 911.
Yeah, I pulled out the phone and called 911. I was like, please, God, don't let it be what I think it is. Please. Our house is in the front of a very busy street.
Yes.
A lot of cars go through there day in and day out. This was about, I want to say, 1 in the morning. Maybe midnight. Yeah, midnight, late. 1 in the morning. I started running. I took out my phone. I dialed 911. As soon as I opened the gate to the front of the house, I saw the car drive off. I was like, all right, press enter. Call 911. I know exactly what the fuck this is. I sped past the front of the house and just started following this fucking car. I think it was me. Somehow KJ, with the smallest feet, the smallest legs I've ever fucking seen, caught up to me. Was right next to me.
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't see all that.
She was right there. I remember like looking like, just keep looking running.
Okay.
I thought it was on this shit. And Kimmy too was right behind me. We caught up to the car and it stopped at the intersection. I never looked back. I didn't see the damage on the cars that were parked in front of my house until I was found.
Oh shit! So
I ran right past it.
You were still processing like, why are you all excited? Look at your fucking cars, dude.
Dude, there was a drunk driver that sweeped, 4 cars in front of my house? Total 2 of them. Severely damaged
one more.
and then another one was a dent. Yeah. You know what was fucking funny? She got out of her car when she stopped. And she was like, I'm so sorry, guys. My name is this. What do you guys want to do about this? She was like, this and that. And fucking Tyler. He came up to the scene where me, KJ, and Kimmy were at and loudly proclaimed, hey, guys, we just called the police. They'll be here any second. And it's like, fuck. And she got back in her car and she didn't panicked? Yeah, dude, she panicked. As soon as she heard Tyler say police, and I grabbed his shoulder and I was like, whoa, 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 let's talk over here. Oh. And he was like, oh, yeah, because remember, we were all drunk, so you can't really blame him.
I mean...
Because it's what, honestly, anybody else would have said, but at the same time, it's like,
I would have...
She got back in her car and fucking... She didn't even speed, because the back of her bumper was fucking, like, dragging along, making sparks. Do you remember that?
I didn't see any of it. Wait, finish your story. I can't wait to tell you my point of view of this.
Like your end of the story? Like your part of Civil War?
Like the Ellie and the Abby, like, story. Different.
She fucking sped off, and me and Kimmy, I don't know why KJ didn't come along, but me and Kimmy were like, like after this fucking car. Until maybe 2 stops later. Me and Kimmy were out of breath. We were just and just fucking like red eyes. What do we do? She was up there and she made a right. And I was like, Kimmy, I'm gonna go cut her off because I think I know where she's going. By the way, I was
I know
fucking hammered. We were all hammered. And I was like, I know where this bitch is going. You go follow her, and I'm gonna go take a shortcut. And if I'm right, I'm gonna catch her. And as soon as I, like, ran off, like, started, like, my first, like 3 steps, she was like, wait, I don't have my phone. And I was like, it's okay, Kimmy, here, take mine. And I left. I fucking dipped.
Yeah, dude. I was like, what?
And, you know, at the time, it felt like a good idea. I was like, all right, put Kimmy before me, you know. You don't have a phone? All right, here's my phone. You got one now. See ya. But
it's locked.
Not only was it locked, now I didn't have a phone.
Yeah.
And from what she told me, she yelled at me while I was running away, I don't know your password.
And you don't remember that?
I don't remember hearing it, no. And I ran, and dude, I took this shortcut. I thought I saw her, so I chased her for like another block or 2. And then I kept chasing her, and like I lost sight of her. And then I saw her again. And then I forgot. Yeah. And then I forgot like what model the car was. And then I forgot what color it was.
Oh,
then I forgot what type it was.
I'm sorry you had to go through that, dude.
Yeah. And I was like...
You just like...
I was a dog chasing cars, dude. Like, as soon as a car would run past, like, there's that bitch. I fucking run after it. And I made it to a little soccer field where my brother still goes and plays at. Says, from earlier. I made it to there, and I was like, oh man, I'm far away. And it wasn't really cold because it was a nice summer night. My birthday's in May.
Yeah.
I saw another fucking car. And I made it halfway to Battery Park. Until I saw 3 police squad.
Battery Park?
Halfway to Battery Park.
So, did you turn left?
Yeah. Right outside the neighborhood, I turned left.
So you went all the way back, like the way we went the other day.
Yeah.
And then you turned left.
I made it to the bridge.
I made it semi-highway.
Yeah, I made it to the bridge because I remember there being a lot of wheat. It was late at night, but it was like a hot summer night, so like I could see like the silhouette of an orange sky and all this wheat, and I was like, wow. I was so drunk. I was like,
how the hell did you get over there, dude? We weren't even looking nowhere near there.
I fucking ran. I was running. Like 300-pound me was just like a fucking tank and left for dead.
I remember us searching for you and like. We weren't even on that side of the neighborhood.
I thought I was gone for like 10 minutes. It was an hour and a half.
Yeah, dude. That's saying you went far as shit.
And then I saw 4 police squadrons drive by. And reality fucking hit me like a fucking hammer, dude. I was like, oh my God. I need to go back home. I definitely lost this girl. I don't know where the fuck she is. I gotta go back. I started going back and I made it halfway into the neighborhood before a car pulled up alongside me, like stopped, and I was like, I'm dead. Like I just accepted it.
Was it a police car? Or?
No, it was my mom.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So my mom pulled down her window and she was like, what are you doing out here?
And wait, where was this at when she pulled up?
This was like right at the entrance, like back from Battery Park, right at the entrance of the
neighborhood.
Yeah.
Right where the road starts that's gone now.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's like, what are you doing out here? And then Tyler is in the back seat, fucking slams the door open. Diego! He like comes out like fucking eyes teary, hugs me and shit. And I'm like, at this point, I've been gone for 10 minutes. I lost track of her. I saw the police squad and I was like, I should go back home. This is 10 minutes in my mind.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go back. And then Tyler's almost crying, giving me a hug. And I'm like, what the fuck happened? What's going on? And he's like, dude, you've been missing for like an hour and a half. Nobody saw you. And I was like, what are you talking about? My phone. Oh, shit, my phone. And I think like it started to connect to my drunk brain real quick. Just like, huh. And then I gave Kimmy my phone. And then I ran. And I kept running, and then I was found. But I was never lost. And when I got back home, everybody was like so relieved that they forgot about their cars. They forgot about the damage. The main priority was me now, and I didn't even fucking know it.
Yeah, because this has only been 10 minutes, right? Like, I just came back.
I wasn't even missing my mind. I just went for a stroll, and I came back. And everybody was like, "Yeah, we found Diego, thank God." And I was like, what the fuck happened to these cars? I was so lost. And they were like, this drunk girl came and you remember all this, right? And then fucking, it's like Inception at the very end where like everything just starts fucking connecting. And it's like, oh my God, you guys got fucking hit. Chav's car was totaled. Davy's car was totaled. KJ's car was bumped. And then this other girl's car was fucking scratched or whatever. Dude, I went missing on my 21st birthday. 3 cars were hit, 2 were totaled, and it was a pretty good night.
I had a fun time.
I had a great time, because my car wasn't hit, and your car wasn't hit.
I would definitely rank it among the top bonfires we've had there.
Oh, of course. But oh boy, did it have lasting effects.
Yeah, dude. It's like, yeah, dude, my point of view was definitely like more different. So
wait, I gotta go pee real quick. I'll be right back. Tell them about your pee-pee.
No, I will not.
Alright, I'm back. Tell me about your point of view.
So when the crashing sound occurred and you ran out and everybody ran out front,
Yeah.
me and Sal didn't move.
You just sat there?
We just sat there with our drinks like King of the Hill and was like, you think those were our cars? And he was like, I think so. That sounded pretty close. I was like, you want to go look? And he was like, yeah. And we went out there. We were just walking like next to each other. We went out there and we was like, oh shit, that looks bad.
You guys were more like fucking neighbors peeking in through the window. And then
dude, I was low-key surprised how good of a time Sal... He was not concerned. He didn't give a fuck. He thought this was great. Like, not great, like, good thing your cars got hit, but he was like, you know, damn, Sam, their cars got hit. They must be mad as shit right now. I'm like, yes, Sal, yes, I know, but don't say they're too loud, because they are mad as shit, let's be honest. So, we walked out front, and by then, you know, half of the group was already gone through the neighborhood. And it was like, I think like 2 people were left there. And I think KJ was still there. She stayed.
Yeah.
And we were like, damn. Like, you know, with our drinks.
This shit must blow.
Yeah, dude. And he was like, I don't think Sal drove there that night, did he? Or he must have parked in the driveway. He was parked in the driveway,
yeah.
So he was like, oh, thank goodness I got here first and parked in the driveway. And I was like, Me as well. I got carpooled, and I usually drive every time. So like the one night I didn't, just fucking score, dude.
Dude,
I was so hyped because then I don't have to get a new car. Because if my car got hit like that, there's no coming back.
bro, somebody could sneeze in your car.
Yeah, there's no coming back. I would have been a tricycle. It was the only way. So as we find out, we're looking at the cars, thinking whose is who.
Right.
You know, we saw Davy's car. And we were like, damn, whose car is that? And KJ was like, it's Davy's. And we were like, where is Davy? And Sal was like, in the bathroom.
Oh, no.
And I was like, I was laughing. I was like, damn, he's going to be mad when he comes out here. He's probably like taking like shit.
He probably didn't even hear it.
Yeah, exactly. He's coming out show like, oh, I can't wait to come back to this party. Where'd everybody go? He sees the gate open, goes over there, put clues together. There's some people standing in the street, let's go. And then, boom.
Oh, yeah, party moved. Is that my car?
So that happened. He comes strolling out and was like, hey, guys, what's going on? Oh, my God. And I was like, me and Sal were like, we were like smiling at each other. Not because, we were happy, but it was like, we were drunk as shit. And we were like, I told you he's going to be mad kind of shit.
It was a fucking series of unfortunate events.
And specifically targeted him.
You and him were the fucking audience, dude.
I know. So it's so fucking funny. So, Davey comes out, he's devastated.
Yeah.
And, we sit there for quite a while. Maybe about 20 minutes. We're just out there like, when you think they're going to come back. So, eventually someone catches me up. Or I think Kimmy comes back. Because I tried calling you a couple times. And Kimmy kept answering. And she was like, Dave gave me his phone. But he didn't give me his, he didn't give me his password. So I can only accept calls right now. But I can't give any information. And then, or, she gave me an update. I think, Tyler came back. And then Davey was like, let's go find her. I'm going to kill her. And, they walked off. And I'm like,
Davey had a cane at this point.
Yeah. So I was like, Sal, I'm going to go.
I'm going to tag along.
I'm going to go tag along, dude. This is great. I want to go see I want to watch him kill this girl. So I tag along, and I'm like, I'm like, I had to jog because they left for quite a bit. It took me a while to think about, like, damn, do I really want to go? I don't feel like walking, though. But I was like, fuck it. Entertainment is what it is. So I'm like, all right, Sal, I'm going to be back. Yeah. So I jog up a little bit, get the blood flowing, I catch up to them, and I'm like... And then Kimmy comes back, tells us what happens, and, and then they're like, we don't know where Diego is. I was like, all right, well, I guess we'll go look for Diego. So I'm running around. I think KJ comes out at one point, and I intersect with her, and then it's just, we kind of give up, because I was like, damn, I don't know where he's
You gave up looking for me?
No, so what happened was, when we were walking out there, I didn't expect you to be that far. I thought, I didn't need to go that far.
You thought it was like an inner neighborhood kind of thing.
Yeah, dude. I did not expect you to be that fucking far. Especially, like, how big, that's a big neighborhood.
Yeah.
So, when me and Kate, a cop car came by us and pulled over and was like, what y'all doing? He was like, we were just looking for our friend. He was like, are you guys part of the accident down there? And he was like, yeah. He's like, all right, well, everybody just go down there and gather up. I'm going to ask some questions. I think that's when, like, KJ's parents came. So we just walked back, and then I guess we just waited for you until you arrived. While we were walking back, your mom pulled by in the car. I think probably before I met up with KJ, I was by myself, and then Tyler caught up to me. I don't know if he was in the car. Or maybe that's when he first got in. I was like, I'm just going to keep running.
I'm having a great stroll.
Yeah, dude, I was having a great night. I got a good exercise that night, dude.
Yeah, and I remember having to wait till, 4 or 5 in the morning till, what was that one thing? It was like a...
Oh, because I left. I left early. Not early, but,
Ugh. Davy's car had to be towed away.
I watched.
We had to wait for the tow truck to arrive. It wasn't until 4 or 5 in the morning. It was, man. We tried to brighten up the mood again, and it got a little chill, but it wasn't the same, It was like a fuck, one of us has died tonight.
Like an elephant in the room kind of thing.
Yeah, like we tried to pull out the smash, just wasn't performing. You know, wasn't doing it for us today. Man, what a fucking productive birthday that was. I drowned a rat.
Yeah, dude, that's
It's not fucked up.
I was gonna say it's pretty cool. You know, it's not.
It's not fucking cool either, dude.
I mean, how many people could put that on the resume?
Me.
Exactly.
It was so unfortunate. I didn't like doing it.
Oh, was it like a?
I didn't get
either
like
him or me kind of thing.
It was a him or my mother.
You were gonna have to kill your mother.
Kinda. No, hold on. This sounds horrible. But it didn't feel good. I'm not happy about it. I'm not proud about it. But it's one of those things where it's like I'll proudly say it because there's not a great reasoning behind it. But if you know my mother, it's pretty. You know, I took one for the team. My mother is deathly. She'll die if she sees a rat.
She's afraid of rats?
She's fucking afraid of rats. Like, terribly morbid.
Like, all of them, like mice, rat.
Yeah, anything that looks like a rat, mouse, gerbil, whatever.
The whole family.
If you show her, like, hey, mom, look at this. Like, a picture on your phone, she'll fucking freak out.
Oh, like KJ is with bugs.
Yeah, exactly. At the home.
Okay, sorry. I
Right,
just had to think about it.
At the home that we were at right now, where she's at still, there 'twas a rat.
Oh my god.
I know. One rat pooping in the cabinets.
Was it a rat or was it like a little mice?
It was like a mouse. It wasn't like a New York subway rat.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
It was like about say yay big.
Yeah, I've seen them. We've had a couple. Our cats would.
Yeah, but you had cats. That was natural prevention. You know, that's the exterminator right there.
So it was rare. Like, oh, look, they haven't finished the job.
I think she like went in one day to grab a Windex and she saw like the rat poop and like it wasn't even scary, but it was like, oh my god, there's a killer in the house. Like,
yeah, it's near.
Yeah, like there was like for like 4 months there was rat traps everywhere. Oh. Like in every corner there was a rat trap with nice little cracker and peanut butter.
What kind of trap was it? We've actually had some experience with traps, and there's actually many, and I'm actually curious in how they work. They're really cool.
So we had a bunch of different ones. We had sticky traps. We had the normal traditional like mouse trap, like the wooden block and metal spring kind of thing.
Yeah.
We had advanced ones that were like plastic clips that had teeth that would clamp real hard.
How, like when they pass something?
Like when it's touched on the inside, it'll just real hard, like teeth.
Kill them?
Yeah. Like chop their spine. That's what they're used for, to like dismember the spine so they can't move. And the fancy ones were downstairs by my room in the basement. And at this time, we had neighbors there. You know how like my parents ran out half of the basement?
Yeah.
We had neighbors. So one morning, it was like 4 a.m. I heard the neighbor girl. She was like 14, 15, screaming. And my door was like directly connected to them.
Yeah.
My wall. She wasn't like murder screaming, but she was kind of like freaked out, screaming, like scared. Like a scary amusement park scared. Not like a horror movie scared.
Yeah.
So I go out there, and I'm like, "What's going on? What's wrong?" And she's like, "It's the rat. We got it." But it was the neighbor telling me, and I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, let me take a look." And there's this mouse. He was fucking adorable, dude.
Yeah, dude, they're cool looking.
And
some
so fucked up. His back leg was stuck. Like his back leg was one of the fancy ones with the teeth, so it was like his back leg was bit. And he was trying. He was moving. He was like traversing a little bit, like kind of like fucking crawling with his 2 front arms, just like. Oh, man. He was dragging this big ass trap along, and I was like, okay.
Oh, this is. Oh,
Let's do it.
Sucks.
Let's do it. So I grab him, and I put him in a plastic bag, and I throw him in the trash can. All right. Done with. 2 weeks later, another trap goes off.
Hold on. Before you threw him away.
Yeah.
Did you take him off the trap or?
No, the trap and everything. I was like, all right, he can't move. He's done for. I'm just going to put him in a bag.
So you threw him in the trash bag?
Alive, yeah.
connected to the device.
Correct.
Almost like a weight in water.
Correct.
That's fucked up, dude.
Another rat trap goes off. I go back. No, it's 5 a.m. For some reason, mice like to eat at the break of dawn for some fucking reason.
Yes.
Neighbor girl screaming again. Another trap goes off. I'm like, all right, what's going on? What's going on this time? Let me see. Look, what's going on? I'm like, it's the rat.
The same one?
And I was like, what? And he's like, it's the rat. Es el ratón. I'm like, what do you mean es el ratón? What are you talking about? He's like, look. And I'm looking at this rat who now has a back leg stuck in the trap. Again.
A different one?
Yeah. The other one that he didn't bite off.
Wait.
The first one, apparently, he bit off his fucking leg.
So it was the same rat.
It was the same rat. He bit off his fucking...
the other leg?
It was the other leg that got trapped this time. And when I found him, he wasn't dead, but he wasn't moving.
How do you know he wasn't dead?
And I poked him in the eye, and he's fucking...
Did you like
he spasmed. No, I poked him in the eye with like a fork or something.
Oh, you fiend.
I know. I was like, is he dead? And he was fucking squirming, and I was like, huh. Weird.
Was he like in a vegetable kind of state?
No,
like
no. He had
was he like playing dead?
Dude, he had given up. And then like out of nowhere, just like in like a spark of jolt of electricity, he started biting off his fucking leg.
Dude, what did it look?
And I was like, dude, this rat is going to keep coming back into the house until he has no legs left.
He should have done
Like he's gonna come back in. Like somehow he managed to get out of the trap, out of the trash can, into the house, and eat some more fucking crackers under the stairwell.
Those were some good ass crackers.
With 3 legs, and now he's got
pulled
2.
the max.
Now he's got 2 functioning legs.
Were they in front 2 legs?
And I was like, damn, dude,
Oh, that sucks, dude. You got nothing back there. You're just dragging yourself.
I'm like, dude, this rat is on a fucking mission.
I would have kept going, dude. I would have pushed him to his limits. I would have tested him out.
I couldn't do it. It hurt to watch. But more than anything,
Did it
I
look
couldn't.
sad,
I couldn't imagine letting him go again. And my mom comes across this fucking freak rat with 2 front legs, like her worst nightmare come true. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna kill this rat. I don't trust putting him in a trash can, and I can't bring myself to like hit him in the head with a hammer.
Ugh.
So I'm gonna drown him.
I don't think I've ever killed any animal like that. I've killed bugs, but that's it.
Like I can't do it. Like for me, fuck you, rat. But for me, I can't do that. So I grab a plastic bag, and I grab the rat. And I'm like, all right, put the rat in the plastic bag, and I fill it up with water. Go to the shower.
Oh, you are a
Fill
fiend,
it up with
dude.
water. I fill it up with water.
Jigsaw?
And I'm like, all right, let's do it. Fill it up with water, and he's fucking swimming. The shit's bringing him down, but he's like swimming for air. He gets down for a second and comes back up for 5 seconds, and then goes down for a second, comes back up for 5 seconds.
I mean, eventually it would tire out.
I know, but I didn't know that. I was like, oh my god.
But there's only 2 legs? Did he successfully bite off that third one?
He made it about halfway through, dude. And I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to do it. I grab the fork and I push him down so that he manually drowns.
How old were you when you did this?
Dude, I was like 18.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were like 6 or
All
something.
right, podcast is about to end. So yes, rat drowned. I felt like shit. My mom was saved. Thank you for listening. No, I just told her it was dead. Thank you for listening. It was me, Diego, Sam. Thank you for being back on. We should record another one.